Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to Europe Universalis 4 with the Mongol Empire. So, at the moment I'm just chewing through more of India via Vijayanagar, and I do want to get rid of Mewar now, so can we? Nope. 146 plays 149. I'm just going to hold on to this war until they're ready. Don't you worry, bub. I will make sure that your safety is guaranteed. I'm not going to tell you how, but your safety is guaranteed. So, let's take East Tunguska. The borders continue to look beautiful. All this frontiers stuff is so much fun. Look at it all. And it's not even in sewage green either. Whatever colour you'd describe Russia as. The Mongol horde colour is definitely one of the nicer ones on the map. I said it earlier, but I'm kind of I think Bukhara is one of my favourite map colours in the game. Not that orange is my favourite colour particularly or anything, because that would normally be something like blue or purple, but I think the Bukhara colour is really nice, and it's a shame that the nation kind of sucks. The ideas are kind of mediocre at best. I mean, again, I only used it here as a jump to become Muslim tech group, so I had the Muslim units. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have done it. So Mewar got bored of having their army. They got rid of their Mewami, so now I don't even have to worry about that 2k that was just floating around. And Spain got the hot chocolate, so they've got cocoa over here somewhere, and coal. But again, coal provinces in this game are basically set from the get-go. There are always provinces that are guaranteed to be able to get coal, and then nothing else can. Put simply. Right, Mewar are finally out. That plugs that hole. Let's quickly raise province. Cool. Excellent. I forgot to reduce war exhaustion. I think we're fine. For now, for that one province. So Japan are out of my coalition now. Realistically, Jonsho don't have enough aggressive expansion to continue being in my coalition, but of course they've got negative relations, so they'll stay in. So after I've dealt with Vijayanagar, I think we're jumping to Japan then. Like how earlier I was going to do it when I was going to try and attack Nivk, but this time we're going to be successful, because Japan truly aren't in a coalition. My truce with Commonwealth has ended. Don't be surprised if they join a coalition. If they don't join a coalition, then I'm going to be slightly confused. If anything, it'd be because of the army strength. No, they joined the coalition, as expected. I could have prepped an army or two over there, but nah, we're fine. Also, what am I doing? I've already sieged down Mewar. And because this is a new recording session, I need to reset my peace deal. Oh, can I quickly run over to Sri Lanka and quickly siege down Kandy before we piece this out? Or are they going to stop me? They're definitely going to stop me. So first off will be all of this. I'll take Sri Lanka as part of the next one. Then let's start taking this stuff up here. A little bit of money. And go. Probably didn't need to do the money, but oh well, I did. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done the money. I could have 2-warred it rather than 3-warred it now. Well, you know what I mean. I could have had them to be under 100%. But that's fine. I'm still going to truce break to get as many as I can as it is, so it's not a problem. I'm nearing the admin point cap. I imagine I can tech. Oh, so close. Let's quickly then put Dev into the land. I didn't mean to select the province, by the way. That was an accident. I'm sure you could tell. Where are we at? About here, right? Yeah, it was about here. I'm not mad, or I'm just disappointed, or I made that same joke in one of the previous campaigns and I can't remember which. Right, we've also got land up here to burn. Let's not forget that, please. Once again at my point cap. So it's once again just boost development in places elsewhere. And continue burning. Oh, I basically finished burning. That's fine. Then we'll reduce war exhaustion and core. Was any of this available to nah, I think we're done with that premise now. Oh, South Carnatic. Didn't I get this last time? No, I'm coring it now. So how about I quickly cancel all the cores in South Carnatic. Oh, hold on. These were already cored. It's just this one province that wasn't. Okay, fine. You got me. So let's bring the unused fleet, currently unused fleet, over to India. For the purpose of blockading to be able to get onto Sri Lanka with this next war. That makes sense. As before, I'll wait for it to core and then go again. 100.3%. If I get separatist sentiment because of 0.3%, that's going to be incredibly unfortunate. So yeah, I won't be able to take mill tech for a couple years just because I don't have many mill ideas. So let's just again throw sword manor into development. This is all statified provinces, which is why there's the include territories button here. So all I'm doing is I'm moving, I'm basically just shifting the dev around. If you want to look at it that way. So when did the cores here finish up anyway? January 93. So like a year and a bit. Again, I'll wait until they're finished. Yangtze River flood, not a problem, actually. Also, next tech, of course, will be extra GovCap. I mean, and also admin efficiency, development efficiency, and universities. But I'm just listing the highlight part there. Let's grab some more manufactories. I'm at a point now where I can start to assuage my income. And then work on manpower buildings to assuage my loss of manpower. So I think we're good. And yeah, all of these guys were in a coalition. They've now since left. Excellent, so I can also put my efforts this way and not have to worry. So a couple of people are leaving, but Sunda have joined, only because of proximity to a Hindu nation that I've been truce breaking. Nothing really that important. And yes, I'll do to Delhi what I've been doing to Vijayanagar when the time comes. They're still in a coalition, but they're guaranteeing the independence of Hong Kong. If only Hong Kong went in my coalition, I could use that as the catalyst to destroy Delhi. It is what it is, I suppose. So yeah, I'm just speeding through to get to finishing my cause. Then we'll attack Vijayanagar. I'll take Sri Lanka. They'll have no more ships. Then we're good. What I should actually do, maybe, is use just the heavies and the lights. We'll grab the 40k here, because this is perfect. And we'll go in halves to Kamikawa. Because then I'm in Japan ready. I can just pull the trigger. I already have troops inbound. We're good to go. Just for overextension reasons, I might delay the Japan war till I've finished with Vijayanagar in this next war. And once that's on the go for coring, I'll then pull the trigger on Japan. So yeah, we're going to start working towards ending the Divine Wind. I want everything east to pretty much be done, so I no longer need to come back to this area. I know that Chansho are currently in the coalition, but they might eventually leave. We'll see. Or when I take Japan, they might just stay in the Chansho coalition. This is why I like having coloured wasteland on. It just looks so much smoother on the borders when you do this. And to be fair, I often click trying to go into wasteland anyway, so that's not a problem. Of excess. I still have a little bit of aggressive expansion with the Jam. I mean, to be fair, they'd still have enough aggressive expansion to warrant staying in my coalition until like right near the end of the game. If I left it at natural decay to go to 0 right now, it'd be like 1770-ish. Where they'd eventually just be like, yeah, we've got no aggressive expansion with you, we'll leave a coalition now. That's how long it would take. Hey, my cogs are done. Nice. I could also start slowly inchworming this war. Japan have 51k troops. I need ships to go this way. Yeah, I think I'll leave it and wait. I'll wait till my ships are in position, I think. So for now, we'll just do this. Okay. Good, I didn't receive any overextension events. That would have been a little bit annoying if I did, but would have been understandable. So now, let's push in. Vijayanagar. Vijayana, go away. Again, let's move up to... I just meant to go to 1. That wasn't even meant to happen. Oh well, whatever. As usual, it really doesn't make a difference. Oh, I thought I took all the forts. Right, I'm taking Chandra as part of this war then. Also, are you serious? I mean, I can... Oh, I was going to say I can go to a different port and then they would come and try blockading there, but that's okay. Let's go force march in. Also, what are my fleet? Okay, they might try and attack my cogs. Let's put them into there for now. And do we get into... Nope, not quite. So then in that case... I should do this. Their fleet will come by and blockade me. Yeah, I love it when a plan comes together. Also, Baoding was... I think that was a culture conversion. I didn't actually read the pop-up. I just said okay to it. I think that was another province becoming Sino-Altaic. Speaking of... Sino-Altaic continues to sprawl out. When I get a bit more bird mana under the belt, I'm sure I will do another round of culture conversions. And one thing I will say about Bengal is that Delhi can't get rid of them all in one war. Bengal are 190 for 7%. Let's call it 200 to be generous. I'm sure Bengal will probably take parts of this and they'll bring them down to about 140%. It won't be a... It won't be like a 100% peace deal. So now, they're coming in on the 8th of May. If I wait a couple, 5, 6, they're locked. I go to in there. They run away. My troops hopefully reach. Yeah. There you go. They reacted too late with the ones that are in the coast of Coromandel. I'm on Sri Lanka. There's nothing Vijayanagar will do. I will take Sri Lanka in this peace deal. They will end up with no boats. Excellent. Also, can I real quick, like, sacrifice a ship, stack wipe? There you go. Because it was a single day of them not being able to cross because of the combat. They cancelled the movement. I destroyed the unit. I'm just going to siege Vani just so that they are done. But yeah. Vijayanagar now have none troops. Once they finish the siege of Chanda, I'm just going to send all the cannons to the capital and just split siege with everything else. This will all be over lickety split. I'll send another detachment. Maybe this one to Japan. While this is coring up and I'm waiting for the final truce break, I'll then start the war versus Japan. Because my heavies will also be a part of the Japanese war. Speaking of, I've got 16,000 troops now. What if, just if, I had more heavy ships? I think it's control click. Yep. Let's make a whole bunch of heavies. This is forward thinking. You know which nation I'm currently thinking about when I'm building a whole bunch of heavies. I know it's a little early, but let's at least get the idea on the map. And Delhi took, well, I guess the wrong region. What the hell? Bengal took like 2 provinces. Bengal were at 197%. And now 188. So they took like a province. Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous.
So, we'll send the cannons to the capital. Everything else here. Splits down. I'll send one army to Mudgal right now. Then the rest I'll start splaying out in random provinces in and around Vijayanagar. And then they'll work their way around. I don't think they'll take on my 15k cannons as we're moving through. I think they'll try and avoid that. They are grouping units together to try and save themselves. How about no? Also, is that a half price level 3? In something, not in admin. Oh, I might have. Oh, it was morale of armies, wasn't it? Yeah, I like level 3 morale of armies. Let's take it. Another corruption loan. Don't worry, I'm still in my zone of what I deem acceptable. It will come back down anyway, and I can hit the funny button. Fairly certain I can hit the funny button. Yes, yes I can. There we go. Just out here getting free loans. And simplify the movable type. Huh? Okay, whatever that is. Simplify the movable type. A level 3 admin advisor. I get innovativeness, institution spread and cost. If printing press is not spawned yet, Argato will receive 100% progress. Oh, the printing press spawned a while ago. That's fine. I don't feel like there's no love lost there with that. I'm fine. So yeah, I'm just going to basically ignore Vigianagar right now. Already got 20 war score from battles. I just need the sieges. Then they'll accept peace. Then, like I say, I'll bring this unit over to Japan. This one will stay around to fight the rest of Vigianagar. And then we'll start pushing through. Excellent. I'll declare war on Nivk at some point while I'm at war with Japan. Maybe in the second one. Honestly. But yeah, they'll take peace once I have the capital, quite honestly. We'll go here. Here. You're done, so you'll go here. There is one thing I'll say about horses not being able to siege. You're not needing to put them on your forts you're attacking, so they can just go and beat up everything else in the meantime. It's a nice little alternative plan. Compromise, some people call them. So, let's see here. Vigianagar, please fall. And let's put more training fields in. I'll also start considering, because I can build them, soldiers' households. So let's get a few training fields on the go. I think the next wave of big money needs to be soldiers' households, maybe. Get that grain working for me. Because you do start with quite a lot of grain in the steppes, after all. So I should get a lot of manpower out of it all. Bengal are still happy, so they'll be annexable in a couple wars. I can also take Manila, a Sulu, Ally 21 special, Brunei and Madhya's. I could co-belligerate Madhya's and maybe also Sulu. Then we get a couple other smaller nations out and around out. While I've got my boats doing stuff. I think. It's not the best plan, but it's a plan. I'll tell you that much. Battle of Karamja. When I take this province, I'm just going to rename it, I think. I think that's another name tradition that's needed. Like my Aleppopotamus. I think this always needs to be Karamja whenever I get my hands on it. I mean, sure, you can't fish lobbies in here, but there might be a small pond. And like 6 designated fishing spots that casually rotate. I mean, the fishing spots don't spin, they alternate, I guess, more accurately than rotate. So I also need to take Chanda as part of the peace deal. Let's have a little look. So Chanda, Sri Lanka. As many other provinces that fulfill getting me to 100% as possible. Nice. There we go. So yeah, these guys form up together. I'll get the boats to Varni. I don't need boats to deal with Vigianagar, nor Bengal really, so I'll be taking them permanently over to the Japanese island for now. Rather than leave the game unpaused and rolling, let's sort out overextension and destroy the castles. Right, raise, 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 raise. No thanks, I'll fold. I think if I start heading towards the paper point cap right now, I might have low enough of a threshold to embrace Tech 17. Yeah, there you go. I'll grab that in a minute. Then that will be even more helpful. Extra gov cap, extra admin efficiency. The dev part is cool. Oh, I was there we go. So how many years over am I, to be honest? I am 28 years ahead of tech. Okay, that's acceptable right now. And then I don't have the power to core it all, but I can core quite a bit of it. And I don't mind not having the power to core it all right now. Their remainders are worth very little. I'm also going to save up with time. Okay, so this will be 3 maneuvers. This will also go to Kamikawa. Manpower loss from attrition be damned. Let's spend a little bit of my bird mana. Again, all the ones that are treated as currently accepted cultures will be converted, but not yet. The current priority is anything that's not the correct culture. So that's a good little round of culture conversions. And how's religion going? I mean, it's fine. This isn't going to be a, to my thoughts, it's not going to be a one faith, one culture world conquest. I'm just doing the culture conversions for the fun. And the conversions are just because I want my missionaries just automatically doing it. I'm not actually using that as a full-on goal, by the way. Also, bask in the 500 under my gov cap. Despite my size. Yeah, I'll be statifying a lot more of this in a bit. There might even come a point where I have basically all of Asia stated. We'll see. And I said the next round of money was for soldiers' households. How committed am I to this plan? I can grab a few. There's quite a few at 3,000 onwards, look. That's quite... You have to scroll down to get to anything that's not 3,000 onwards. That's acceptable. Gov reform progress. Right on time. Let's expand admin again. Again, there's no real need for gov reform for the rest of the campaign. It's just a spare resource at this point. And I still won't be able to grab Mill 17. So let's just put more into my states. There we go. Loving it. My coalition is still somewhat small. Especially now that Japan's left and I'm going to destroy them. Again, I'm waiting for both armies to fully be in Kamikawa. And then I'm just going to rip through Japan. What are they now that I've reduced... Sorry, not reduced. Increased my admin efficiency. Even less than 200 now, right? 161%. Account for Harima. And there's 6%. Sorry, Akamatsu. That's because I was thinking of the actual province there. Spain, for instance, 312%. France, 376%. So what I'm looking at is a lot of the great powers list are all within 4 wars right now. And that will only get better as I increase my admin efficiency via absolutism, etc. So that's kind of good. But anyway, we'll end this episode here and we'll continue in the next one. So for now, thank you for watching and I'll catch you again soon.